Welcome to the Ska History Hour with your hosts, Jose Rojas
Hello.
and myself, Daryl Rubio, where the purpose of this channel is to spread awareness of ska music and its subgenres to the world. Our guests today are Jeremy Pena and Leah. What is your last name, Leah?
Farmer.
Farmer, that's right. I'm sorry. Of the Bandulus from Portland, Oregon. Is that right?
Bandulus, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I
Bandulus.
just I just wanted to make sure I got it correct. So you two, we appreciate the time you're taking to share with us your stories with the ska community and your music. Please tell us a little bit about yourselves and your role in the band.
Right on. Jeremy Pena, the founder. We started in Austin, Texas back in 2008. Um,
I joined in about 2010.
yep, and we've just been trying to preach the gospel of traditional ska, reggae, and soul music.
That's
In-
awesome. There should
in
be
a
more of that.
yeah, in a landscape of so many distortion pedals.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, you're guitarist and vocalist, and Leah, you're vocalist and dancer.
Yeah. And sometimes a little cabasa, a little tambourine here.
Okay, that's right.
If I'm feeling feisty.
That's awesome.
Nice. Now your band's name, the Bandulus, comes from a Jamaican patois meaning a bandit. How did he choose this name, and what does it say about your identity as a band?
Well, it started out with basically I DJ under the moniker Proper Villain.
Okay.
And whenever I first had the band going, let's see. Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
Sorry. Well,
Okay.
no.
One second. Yeah, sorry about that.
Right on.
My computer's having memory issues, so we're
oh
just
no.
trying to get rid of all these things that are popping up. But yeah, the very first show, I didn't think this band was actually going to be a band. I thought it was going to be one show. I thought I was going to put out one solo record kind of thing, and I was just going to continue on with
Oh no.
this is fun.
And sorry, so we have a hiccup sometimes.
I just
Totally fine.
I just force quit on all that other stuff.
Oh, you keep talking.
Yeah, but yeah, I started doing the DJ thing under the moniker Proper Villain, and I wanted to keep the kind of the villain theme going with the band, and so when we played our very first show, we didn't actually have a name yet. We just went under. What I was gonna do is like, oh well, Proper Villain is me DJing. Proper Villain sound system is me with a live band.
Oh,
But
okay.
that would just confuse everybody because sound systems are always, they're Jamaican sound systems are with turntables and huge, sound systems. But so I had this list of names, and it came down to either the Bandulus, which I liked because it was kind of ugly and like odd,
Gritty.
and then or the Conquerors.
Yeah.
That one was cool too because I love Derek Morgan and a tune called The Conqueror. That was the main thing. But Ryan Scroggins, my good friend Ryan Scroggins, kind of had a influence on me of like, yo, you should do the Bandulus, man. That's so much more cooler, I thought of doing the band called the Criminals instead, but with the love songs, it's like not as
Yeah.
it's not really the thing,
Yeah.
But so we just went with at the end of the show. I was like, yeah, I think we're going to be called the Bandulus. So our very first show was opening for the AgriLife July 4th, 2008, and it just says Proper Villain Sound System on it.
Well, it's a very unique name. I like it.
It is.
It made me look it up. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, make you dig deep into the Jamaican,
Yeah.
I had to look at the bottom of the website to see it.
Yeah.
Now, your band, you said, Jeremy, started in 2008. Is that correct? Can you please tell us about the formation of the band and describe your band's sound? I think you may have already touched on that, but
Yeah. Like I said, yeah, I've been into traditional ska since I heard, the Slackers and Hepcat from the first Give 'Em the Boot record in high school. And, I started out playing ska punk. Didn't even know about traditional ska until like No Effects. I was like, yo, what are they doing in this bar? Like, why is it slowing down and blah, blah, blah. Sorry, my neighbor's home with his motorcycle there. But
You're fine.
yeah, basically, I was playing a ska punk band, and this my friend's brother showed up, and he had actually the Hepcat right on time record playing. And I was like, yo, this is what I want to do because my dad plays in cumbia and conjunto and salsa bands. So
Oh,
that's what I was, grew up listening to mostly. And then depending on what friends were over is like whatever band he was playing with at the time. But uh, yeah, as soon as I found out about like traditional stuff, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to touch on. And yeah, what was the second part of your question? Sorry,
What's our sound?
oh, the sound.
the
Yeah,
sound. Yeah.
yeah. We write broken love songs. I try to write the same song over and over in different ways. Trying to write the book in any I'm not writing War and Peace or anything like that.
I definitely think there's an important soul element to, definitely we do traditional ska, definitely we do rock steady, but there's a really big soul influence there, especially because for a long time we had multiple backup singers, and I don't know, I think that's a really important part of our particular sound.
All the harmonies.
All the harmonies.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Now, what did your first practice look like, and had the location change at all?
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, we're from Austin. Right outside of Austin is where I started. And my band, if you guys know the band, the Stingers.
ATX.
No.
Yep.
Yep, Stingers ATX. So Pat Kelly from the Stingers, and also Los Cardenales, because I was in Los Cardenales
Yeah.
as
Oh,
well.
yes. Yeah.
And the bass player Willie. It was just us three. It was me, Willie, and Pat, and they really encouraged me to do that record, the Sky Reggae Soul up there.
Yeah.
Because we were just shooting ideas around, and they're like, oh, you have a bunch of songs, you should make a whole album out of it. And so it was just us three, and then I had Victor Ruggiero come over and do like keys on half of it, and then Ryan Scroggins did keys on a lot of it. But then some of his takes actually kind of got messed up, so I had who became our live keyboard player, Matt Jacobs, redo all those parts. And so in 2015 I ended up moving up to Portland after 8 years of doing the band down in Texas.
Wow.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my questions right there. You answered.
Yeah.
I can skip that one now. So let's go through your releases. We've got Ska Reggae Soul 2010. You did something with some Mick Polish in 2010, the ska dub thing.
Yeah, so it's literally that record, but it's dubbed.
Oh, okay.
It's record and it's dubbed.
Completely different, like the Twilight Zone kind of thing, which is cool.
Yeah.
The Times We Had 2012, Love a Woman 2019, which is one of Jose's favorites.
Yeah.
Tell It Like It Is 2024, and this year you have The Stars Above coming soon, right?
Yes. Well, unfortunately, it was supposed to come out in June, but the record pressing plant didn't get it done in time.
Oh no.
So we have to push it back until next year, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're kind of winding down this year. We're taking a little break. I have copies of it here, so it's pressed. It's in our hands, but we're waiting until April. In April, Miss Leah Farmer is going to be putting out her first solo album.
Oh,
Cool.
very nice. Congratulations.
And
Thank you.
the Reggae Workers of the World will be putting out their record, and so all three of us will be on tour together. And we'll
Nice.
be doing a big launch for all three records for Batasonic.
Oh, that's killer. So that's the new label. You kind of left John Roy.
Oh well, John, man, what a fan, what a homie. I literally just was a shot in the dark. I was like, hey man, this has never seen vinyl. Would you be down to put this out?
Mhm.
And so it was just like a one-off deal. Yeah, Batasonic has been our label that we've been working with for the last few years, and it's been a great experience. He books us. Nico is a awesome guy, and I've been a big fan of him for 20 years because he's in a band called the Moon Invaders back in the day.
Yeah, I've heard
You
that.
know the Moon Invaders, and just like knowing his production styles for over the years and all the stuff that he's touched and worked on, it was like a total blessing that we got to work with him, and so yeah, he is the best. So yeah,
So,
Batasonic Records.
so is he also does your booking, or who does the
He
booking?
does all the booking. He books,
Europe.
yeah, and in Europe, yeah. Over here, it's still me, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Over here, it's still me. We're looking for somebody to book over here. So hopefully something works out soon.
Yeah. Are you guys looking for somebody local that can get nitty gritty with you guys? And
We're looking, yes. Like someone who does national,
Yeah.
because I'm actually going to be leaving Portland here soon, and yeah, we're just going to focus on more touring versus local shows, honestly.
you said you're going to be leaving Portland, like
Yeah,
moving?
yeah, I'm moving.
Moving.
Like
Where you
the whole
moving to?
band is moving, or just you?
No, just
Just
me,
Jeremy.
just me. I'm moving east to
East.
to New York. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. So I'll be on the East Coast.
and the band is going with you to the East Coast, or
Oh no, they'll be
I mean,
here.
Bi-coastal.
Yeah,
Kind of
we're
like the Slackers do.
oh,
And
got it.
our
Okay.
drummers in Chicago, and so we have drummers kind of peppered everywhere, and we have keyboard players peppered everywhere. But yeah, so we have like a core four, and so the four of us will meet up wherever. And then,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
whenever we have tours, we'll just get together a couple. Everybody will know the songs, will know the set list well in advance, so we'll just need a couple days to practice before we do the damn thing.
Yeah. So no Zoom meet practices or anything like that in between?
It's funny. We did try that once with we backed up Norma Frazier,
Yeah.
and it was during COVID, and we had to, or it wasn't during COVID. It was at the tail end of it, but Oregon was still pretty closed, and
Mhm.
so we were trying to meet up ahead of time to practice the harmonies and vocal stuff, and it was the
Latency.
It was so terrifying. I was like, oh, I'm a horrible singer. Oh my God, this is going to be a nightmare. But that's not, it was just the Zoom. And it actually was a really incredible show. It was super fun. But yeah, Zoom for music is not.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Now you have a lot of songs about love and relationships. Where do you get all this material? Have you had like rough relationships in the past, or?
Well, I was with one woman for 23 years, and you get a lot of material being in a relationship that long. And,
Oh wow, yeah.
Yep.
We are not together anymore, but it is what it is, and we're both happier, I think, right now. But yeah, just I've always loved broken love songs.
Mhm.
Even before I was just writing them as stories and not even from personal experiences. But then, you totally draw from those over time.
Yeah. Observing other people going through what they're going through, you can kind of write off of that as well.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's it. It was just clean separation, no kids, right?
Oh no, we had two kids. Yeah, we
Oh.
had kids. Our kids are grown and out of high school and out of college already. So no, it's great. We had a really awesome. No, we had a great. We did a good job, I gotta say.
Made a couple good kids. That's great.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
My two daughters. One graduated from University of Oregon in June, and then the other one is starting the University of Oregon in September.
Oh yes, I saw those pictures on posts on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Just got a job down in Salt Lake City doing what she's always wanted to do as a teacher. She's
Nice.
just starting her
Nice.
first year as a teacher's assistant. So yeah, we're really excited for her.
Very important position. That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
In the
Yes.
future.
Mhm.
Music teachers, any type of teacher, music teacher, school teacher, whatever.
Mhm.
Yep. She'll be teaching, I think, first grade.
Okay,
Cool.
nice.
Yeah, that's what she's always wanted to do ever since she was like 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, I didn't know what I
Nice.
wanted to do at 3.
literally,
That's cool.
It sure isn't what I'm doing now. That's for sure.
yeah, when she was 3, she would ask for like the ABC so she could put them up in her
Oh,
bed,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
and then she would line up all her dolls and like be teaching to them.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I think it was you, right?
I believe it's your question now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now there was that 7-year gap in between releases. You said you left Austin in 2015.
Mhm.
And so was that the between the 2012 and 2019? That was the reason for the gap in releases?
We actually, so in 2014, the Texas band went up to New York and recorded The Stars Above. And so when I got back, Leah ended up leaving Texas in 2014. And I was like, I don't really want to be here anymore either.
Oh,
So in 2015, about not even a full year later, my wife and I packed the kids up and we moved up here. And so just putting together a new band and making sure that we all know the songs, and like we had to take 2 steps back to start walking forward again.
Yeah.
And so I had a complete band change. I had to teach everybody, at that time there was like 60 songs. So, I'm just teaching everybody. The very first show we played in Portland, we only had 8 songs rehearsed, and that was after being here for 6 months. So
Yeah.
it took some time, but yeah, because The Stars Above should have come out in 2016.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I want to
oh,
make sure I
really?
heard that right.
2016?
yeah,
Should
we worked on it for 11 years.
Wow.
Well,
We didn't work on
we
it.
didn't work on it for 11 years. We looked.
It sat somewhere for 11 years.
It sat on a hard drive for a long time. It was
Oh,
so and so whenever I rehearsed up the band here, we were pretty rocking and rolling. We were getting together every week for several years. So at that time I had 16 new songs, and me and Curtis, our bass player, we really just were like, all right, well let's make another album. He had our rehearsal space was a studio where the Slackers recorded their self-titled album that came out in 2015 as well. And I was like, I can't wait forever for this Stars record. It'll come out when it comes out. It's timeless music anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the material sitting on the shelf for a little while. Like, let's just keep it going. And so I ended up I lapped ourselves twice, with Love a Woman and then Tell It Like It Is.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
But yeah, so that was the reason for the gap, was just rehearsing up a brand new band. And then of course, we actually put it out January 17th of 2020, Love a Woman. And then we were supposed to go to, Germany for the Freedom Sounds Festival in March or in April. And then of course the pandemic happened.
Pandemic, yeah.
And also we were supposed to finish literally March 13th. Brett Tubin, we worked with Channel Tubes on the if you know Channel Tubes out of New York.
I'm not familiar with that.
Do you know the band Uziman? You know Uziman?
Oh yeah. We saw him a
so
couple years back at
band
Supernova.
guitar player. He's like kind of the band leader.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's Brett. That's our good homie. He played in Westbound Train. He was in Eastern Standard Time. He's in a bunch of bands. But anyway, he was supposed to fly out on March 13th, and literally, March 19th, and then March 13th or 14th, the world shut down.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
So we just had to postpone it again. So it's only serendipitous that the record plant is like, sorry, we couldn't get it done in time.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, I can just laugh at this.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I guess 26 it is.
Yeah. Wow.
12 years almost 12 years to the day,
There's going to be a lot of hype around this record when you release it now.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy, I gotta say, I love your singing, man. Your voice. Now, did you ever have any singing lessons, or were you in choir, like in church or in high school?
Leah bought me my very first singing lesson for Christmas, or
so because neither of us had any ever.
Yeah.
And until this year, and so I went to a guy and I really liked him, and I was like, "You take it too," because we just need to develop we never warmed up. We never did any of the stuff that they teach you how to do. And so, we got to say, I got to say a big thank you to our third partner, who's not here no more, Miss Emma Bitter. They taught us a lot about vocal exercise,
Yeah.
just like help and,
they wanted a routine. Yeah, they wanted a routine because they were in the choir growing up, and they always had a routine before a show, and they were in the band for 8 years, and we just were punk rock. We're like punk rock
Yeah.
jazz musicians. It's all we are, kind of thing. Like, and so yeah, we really got to thank them for
Yeah.
being like, yo, why don't we have like a routine before
Yeah.
we start? You know, I was like, I don't know.
What is that?
Yeah. So, but I'm, you know, I come from a family. I'm like fourth or fifth generation musician, so I've gotten this God-given talent, so to speak.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody in my family sings, and so I'm just, you know, my little sister can sing like Mariah Carey,
Yeah.
and she's like,
Oh wow.
she's insane. Yeah.
So what about you two? How did you two meet? And
Well,
How do you meet?
Austin, I was dating someone who actually just introduced me to. I was in band in high school, so I listened to ska because I played brass instruments. So that's just naturally what you do. But I hadn't really gotten into traditional ska, and so this guy that I dated showed me. He took me to my first Slackers concert, and he was like, "You gotta see this band. You gotta see this guy play music, Jeremy. You gotta see him." So he took me, and that's how I met him. And then I went to shows, and then eventually Jeremy said, "You know, one day I'm gonna have backup singers." And I said, "Okay, let me know." And a couple of years later, I moved away and came back, and he was like, "Okay, I'm ready for backup singers now."
Yeah, I was walking down the street in my hometown, which is like 20 minutes outside of Austin, and they were doing this Christmas parade.
Oh yeah,
They were doing this Christmas parade. I was like, the first ever Christmas parade. I was like, okay, cool. And then they had like little vendors set up, and I was taking my daughters down there, and my wife and my daughters were just walking, and we hear this quartet singing, and we're like, oh, let's go check out. You know, they're singing Christmas carols over here. And we walk up and it's Leah.
yeah.
And I was like, yo, what are you doing? And I was like, I didn't realize you sang so well at that point, right?
Yeah.
And so
and did Leah have the all the hat on and the
probably.
the Christmas Carol outfit?
Yeah, it was three of my best friends, Sarah. That's what we did in college together. Is we just sang harmonies all the time, and then she had made these two friends that we made a little quartet out of it. I'm sure we were wearing reindeer antlers or something. Sure.
Well, Sarah was in the band for a couple
Sarah
shows,
was, yeah,
for a few shows as well back in the day. You know, we've had over 70 members in this band.
Yeah. Oh wow.
70 members? Over 70 members?
Over
Wow.
Well, over 15 years. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Played a show or
Yeah, right. That has played at least one show or more.
So that's when Jeremy, when you moved up to Oregon, did you go up as well, or did you come up later?
I was still living in New York at the time, and then I think maybe it was 2 years after
Yeah,
you
I
moved
think
here.
3 years. Yeah.
3 years. I was all set living in New York, and I had come to visit them, to just see them and visit. I'd never been to Oregon before, and I thought to myself, well, Portland's very nice, and I don't like New York anymore, so maybe I'll apply for a job. And so I just randomly applied for a job here, and I got it, and they said, be here in 2 weeks, and I went, and here I am, still 8 years later.
And you can easily relocate because you don't have children, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a dog, and she's like my child, but very different. She just has to go where I tell her, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Now, Jerry, I saw
the
you
other way around.
Jerry, when I saw you in Cordon Fest, did you not introduce her as your sister, or your sister
I
was
do
there?
that every time.
Oh, see, that's why I was confused. I'm like, wait, I thought you were guys.
Yeah, I do that every time.
Yes.
Okay.
I look a lot like his ex-wife, and so people often mistook us for each other. And so just to make sure that people don't confuse us as like romantic partners, he introduced me as sister. But also, we've known each other for a really long time. We are very close friends. So.
Yo, God forbid, have to look at Jeremy so much.
I mean, we just had a German review come out for The Stars Above, and it was like, his wife.
Jeremy's
wife. Oh, no way. Oh, no.
And also gave, you know, my ex-wife's name and not Leah's name.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, yeah, we played it right before the Skints, and the Skints came out. Marsha came out
Oh,
and was talking to my ex-wife and
was
was
like,
like, "Great show,"
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. And it was like, "Oh, actually, you're thinking of Leah."
yeah, who's over there? So
Yeah,
yes,
all
that's
the
why
time.
we do the.
That's
Okay. So I was like, yeah, I was
Ali,
confused.
Ali from Top the Presses literally asked me. I was in New York a couple weeks ago, and at a show, and Ali was like, "Is your sister moving here too?" I was like, "I'm in Texas." I wouldn't even think.
No, it's funny because when I asked Leah her last name, I kind of knew your last name, Leah, but then I had it put on here as Jeremy's last name too, Pena. So that's why I asked. I wasn't sure.
That's why I was kind of like chuckling when you said like, "How'd you guys meet?" I'm like, "Aren't they brother and sisters?"
Not his sister or his wife. We're just really good bandmates. Yeah,
We're just
we're best
homies.
friends.
Cool. So I guess my question, right? So
Well, you kind of had that question. It was
I
about
guess.
the singing.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Now, but you two just played with Jackie Mendez, up there, right?
We just hung out with her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
We're really great friends with Los Yesterdays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, after our we did a tour with Los Yesterdays and the Slackers back in December.
Awesome.
Yeah, great time. And with what we did the Reggae Workers of the World. If you guys are you guys familiar with all that? Yeah, the Reggae Workers.
Not the reggae workers. Is it
So
a?
Reggae Workers is our drummer from Belgium, Nico, who runs Batasonic Records.
Oh, got it.
Victor Ruggiero and Jesse Wagner of the Agrolites. So they three have a band together.
Oh.
When Dave offered us the tour, he was like, "Hey, do you mind backing Jesse on some of these songs?" I was like, "Oh," it got my wheels turning. I was like, "Well, what if we fly out Nico? Vic will be there already. Then we can do a Reggae Worker set." They have three. Well, they just recorded their third record this past week.
Very
So
nice.
they have two records out right now. Phenomenal music, stuff that we love. That they whenever they play together, they only play as a trio, so they never play these songs because they're big, full on productions.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was their chance. I was like, hey, what if we play half Bandulus and half Reggae Workers songs and make it a super band where we have four lead singers?
Oh,
And
nice.
that's what we did just we only did it on the West Coast. Well, I guess we did on the East Coast too. Yeah, we did it all across the country. But I was thinking Los Yesterdays was only on the West
They were.
Coast. But anyways, yeah, we would love to play with Jackie Mendez sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a delight.
We just had such a great time just partying with them afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Chris was there too, right? He was drumming for them?
Chris? No, that's Gabe.
Oh, okay.
Los Yesterdays backed her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw a picture with Chris.
Yeah, no, Chris wasn't in town. Yeah.
That picture, I think, was from her show the next day in LA.
Yeah, that's right. Because she did the Western Standard Time and
yeah, that's right.
The Latin Go Ska.
Yeah, we saw Jackie a couple weeks ago with the prize fighters.
Right.
Oh, right on. Yeah, and then she was in. She was telling me she was going to Flagstaff after that on Sunday. So she was in Portland, LA, and then Flagstaff.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Flagstaff. She's doing a soul thing.
Yeah. That's what she was doing up here.
Oh, okay, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was great. Good. There's some really good new songs. Actually, Esteban and I, Esteban Flores, we just produced a track together, and I believe me and Jackie are gonna have a duet.
Cool.
Very nice. I love her voice too.
Yes. Now your album Ska Reggae Soul, it was your first album, right? When as a new band.
Yeah.
Right. How was that releasing that as a new band and recording it?
Man, it was a dream come true. Like I said, I thought that was the only thing I was ever gonna do. Because I had always fancied myself as a side person and not really a front man. But when I was in this band called Ryan Scroggins and the Trenchtown Texans, which was Los Carnales without Felipe, and because Felipe broke the band up in 2006. And we had this tour planned with Hub City Stompers from Houston all the way to San Francisco and back. and we ended up playing the first 3 floors of ska at the Knitting Factory in LA. This was in
Uh-huh.
2007, in a van with no reverse, mind you. In reverse, you always have to make sure you can leave. But yeah, so I always just thought I would be a side person and not really front a band. But Scroggins got a job at the Houston Zoo, and it really took him away. And then I was just sitting there idle, and I was 23 years old or whatever it was at the time, 25, and I was like, man, I gotta fucking do something, man. I gotta do something. Yeah, I need to get going. So yeah, but and then not only that, I was able to get Victor Ruggiero to play, on 5 of the songs and do some of the vocals on some of it. And so
yeah, that's awesome.
Having basically my idol be on the record with me was ridiculous.
And it was never released on vinyl, right? Until recently?
Yeah, not until
John Roy?
Yeah, not until Escape Hatch started. We were at Montreal. We were in Montreal in October of 2023, and I was really talking to him about it just through text, and he just, he's a go-getter.
Yeah.
Like, within 2 weeks, he was like, because if you guys know Chris Wise, Duke Duel, he did the artwork there.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
And that's our friend. So the band The Amalgamated from San Diego.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So that's Rip and Celestina on the cover as
really?
Yeah, as cartoon characters. And so so yeah, that's Rip and Celestina. Those are like my good homies. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we both got it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so we played their wedding back in 2014, and Ken Booth was supposed to be there, and we were supposed to back Ken Booth, but he ended up getting sick and wasn't able to make it.
I was wondering about that artwork. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, if you notice, he's pinching money out of her pocket.
Oh, he is. Look at that.
Yeah, so he's pinching money.
I never noticed that.
So that's the Bandulus.
Yeah.
He's romancing her, but he's stealing her money.
Oh, that's cool.
So actually, my friend Catfish came up with that idea, and I was like, "Bro, that's amazing! I love this." So yeah, so we just ran with it.
Nice.
It might be on the floor there. So I'm trying to have I have my girlfriend looking for the Ryan Scroggins CD. She can't find it because I don't want to jump up and leave. You have it too, but no, I have that, and I have the Los Carnales, and I have the Stingers, and I have all that. I just wasn't.
Oh, yeah, nice, man. Yeah, we're doing a Stingers reunion, by the way, here in November at the Slack Fest in Austin. We're coming back home, play the Bandulus one night, and then the Stingers the next night, because now me and our bass player are in the Stingers as well.
Yeah, you got to get some other locals. Get Mr. Kingpin or
oh yeah, he's not playing anymore. He's not playing right now. I don't know
what's up with Johnny? I don't
yeah, I'm not sure. He's taking a hiatus right now.
Yeah, what about the agents? Are they still around?
The agents or which the agents?
The AGENTS agents? No, aren't they?
No, I don't know them. Yeah, I know the agents from Houston. They were together for a little while.
Oh, okay. That must be the one that I'm thinking of. But there was the Impossibles also from back in
maybe you're thinking of Secret Agent 8?
I might. I don't know. I have so many.
They're also from Houston. There's another Scroggins was in that band as well.
Yeah.
We're getting our friends Rat King Cole, who our guitar player used to play with.
That's a cool name.
And then Los de Esta Noche, which I remember playing with them before, and I think our friend Manny from San Antonio and Mike Chia are in that band, and then on Sunday is Los Curados. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Yeah,
sounds fun.
Yeah, nice. I'm really excited to do the Stinger stuff, man. That's gonna be a blast.
Plus, Flamingo Cantina is just
that's where I bartended there for 5 years. That's where we had our very first show. It's our backyard. Yeah, man. And that's where we had my wedding party. Leah married us.
I did marry them.
She was
wow.
Yeah. Sorry, it didn't work.
That's okay.
Sorry, it didn't work out. That's hilarious.
Nonchalant.
Yeah.
Maybe the next.
Maybe the next.
Stingers ATX there. Stingers.
Oh, that's funny.
Good.
Is it me? Okay. The song "So Much Trouble" talks about a man that works a lot and has nothing. He thinks I think it's a very valid question and comments in those lyrics. Was it about a specific person or just somebody that gave you trouble or?
I think that's just the way I felt about myself, honestly.
Okay, I was gonna say yourself too. I was gonna. Is it
Yeah.
yourself? Because I can see that self-reflection type of thing.
Totally, man. That's funny, man. I hadn't thought about that too. We only play that song because me and Leah and our guitar player Mario will do a trio, and that's kind of the time that we play that tune. So I haven't thought about that song in a while, but yeah, I think it was kind of me talking to myself more than
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I can see that. I like it because I can just kind of reflect on myself too. Like back in the day, like, hey man, hey, step up, man, step your game up or something. Like what are you doing, right? Yeah.
You find them?
Sorry about that.
Fight 'em?
You know what? It's funny because I thought I had the Stingers ATX, but I have.
Oh, that's the first one. That's Stingers. That's
okay.
That's the dude. There's only 1,000 copies of that.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, I was looking. I couldn't find.
Yeah, so Walter Dunn.
I don't see you on that picture.
Yeah, no, man, I'm not on any of them. I'm just responsible for reunions.
Oh, is that it?
So yeah, we got Johnny Myers there, who's let's see, all the way on the right, and then Miguel, who's right next to him, in between him and Walter.
Uh-huh.
Got on the far left there, that's Patrick Pistorius. He was in the Bandulus for like 3 shows. And then we got Gurf on the drums back right second from the Andrew Gurfers. He's a left-handed drummy, which you don't see very often.
Oh yeah.
That's an amazing record. That's one of the records that sent me on my path of
very nice
of actually writing traditional ska and reggae music.
Yeah. We do have the Ryan Scroggins and a lot of the Los Carnales too, but I didn't have them prepared. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries, man. No worries.
Dude, he has a lot of stuff in his collection, man.
I feel that.
He is a historian out there, the ska historian.
Yeah, all my stuff has been in her basement for the last year since I moved out of my old house, and
you can see all those boxes here are all records.
Yeah,
those
boxes. Those are going to be going into the U-Haul on September 20th to get shipped.
Very nice. And where are those going to get shipped to? Oh, to New York.
To New York. Yeah. Well, those are going to Massapequa, but yes, yeah.
You're not going to take them on the plane with you on your lap?
Oh, I'm driving. So.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah, my lady's flying out here. Then we're driving back together. I'm playing a couple of solo shows in Denver on my way, and then yeah, I should be there by October 1st.
You're gonna be playing Ska Brewing Company?
No, I wish. No, we're playing this place called Your Safe Space. Me and Jesse Wagner.
Okay, nice.
I got like the drummer from the Dendrites.
Oh yeah, local
Eye Tasters to play with us, and the keyboard player from Skank Williams, if you know Skank Williams, Ryan, really fun. They're really fun. They're no longer together, but they did like ska punk versions of Hank Williams songs.
No way, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
they were super fun.
They're fun and great. Just the Denver scene is insane. I don't know if you guys. I mean, if y'all been to Supernova and seen all those Denver folks out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. With their flags.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know that many bands besides Five Iron and them that we were just talking about.
Yeah, the Dendrites, Skank Williams, and there's a band called, the Dendrites, I'm not going to say it. I won't say. I'll let them announce this. The Dendrites aren't playing much these days, so they have a new band called First Time Caller, and so that's kind of their new project. But
cool.
Yeah, it's just an amazing amount of fans out there. It's wild.
Yeah, they go to everything.
They go to everything.
The fan base is what's really strong.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's some there's a band called the Opalites that are out there. Yeah, it's just something as a touring and booking tours that I have to keep on my radar constantly.
Yep.
Oh, who and what venues are we gonna do and who are we gonna play with?
And the interesting thing about Denver is on the West Coast, as y'all know, there's so much time and mileage between cities. So Denver is crossroads that you kind of have to hit if you're going, Anyway, so I think they're used to getting a lot of
traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. Here, I mean, California's insane.
Yeah. Now, I first saw you back in, I think it was 2020, Daryl, was it? That one show, 2021?
We
2021. We saw you, yes, at the Garden Amp. And
it was in 2019.
Yes. 2019. See, I knew it was like before the pandemic.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I was right. Okay.
We were on Thanksgiving with the Skylights.
Yeah.
And we played
the Skylights.
Oh, see, you were right. I was wrong.
Yes.
You know what? I was thinking that was this. For some reason, I was trying to convince him it was that Summer Sizzler with Bite Me Bambi.
I was like, no.
And I could have sworn we saw, but it was the Skylights because Jackie Mendez played before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, and it was two-stager too. You guys were in the backstage, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
In a smaller room.
That's why you guys, that's why, because we just got Love a Woman, and I was like, I know the release date isn't until January, but we need money while we're on the road.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sell these.
Dude, I'm glad you did sell it because I picked myself one up, and dude, I've been playing that like all the time. I was going through some stuff at that time too, so it was like, it was very touching. You know what I mean? It helped me out a lot. It did.
I love hearing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, can you tell us about the?
We're glad that it was therapy.
Yeah.
For you.
Thank you. Yes, it still is. But can you tell us about the song "Dear Lord"? Oh man, your voice just gives me chills every time I hear it.
Thank you, man. So that's a Ryan Scroggins tune from our very first Scroggins record. He wrote it, and it's a tune that I've always wanted to sing myself. And when I moved to Portland, I was like, "Yo, we're gonna start playing this," because it's just. So if you hear the original, it's basically the same, but it's just a little different intro and a little more
swampy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's a little faster, I would say.
Okay.
So I just did my interpretation, but it's almost exactly the same.
It's awesome. I love it. And also another song on that album, I am a Good Man. Oh man, another great reflection song, I would think. Right?
That's another cover.
Another cover. I don't know.
Am I a Good Man? Written by this man who had a dual. His name's Clarence Reed, right? So he's from Chicago. He's got a dual identity as a songwriter, and then he also performs as. It's very like X-rated guy. Is it Blow? I'm not gonna think of his other name right. Channel Tubes loves this guy, and so does our drummer Anthony Avenanti, who's a Chicago guy. I'm not gonna think of his name right now, but he does these songs that are raunchy and like fucking just really gross kind of thing, but or just raunchy and
like a Judge Dredd or Lord Calypso.
Right. Yeah, just like very vulgar. Blow. I keep thinking Blowfly, but that's like not. Isn't that like a metal band, a new metal band?
I'm not sure.
Blowfly. It might be Blowfly.
Superfly? No.
Yeah, I think it's Blowfly.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. But yeah, he does. Just about women's booties and like it's just not. I mean, he's huge.
Didn't Uzi Man sing about stuff like that too?
I mean, Uzi.
Sort of.
Yeah, so he
does.
He sings a song called Titty Taco. Yeah, that's why Brett loves him because it's kind of like a precursor to Uzi's.
Sometimes Uzi is a little more. Maybe this guy is a little more explicit.
Yes,
Uzi's can be a little more tongue in cheek about it.
Oh, got it.
He still said so.
How about that one song, Mr. Bad Luck? Is that one of yours?
Yes.
Oh, you're right. You're 1 out of 3.
I wrote that one.
That's another great song, bro. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, man. I got to give credit to Anthony, a different Anthony, Fat Anthony, we call him. He, I mean, all the crazy clavinet stuff on the keyboards that you hear, this
Yeah.
man thinks outside the box constantly and is always pushing himself. And anyway, yeah, it's just another tune that I had four chords and some lyrics to, and then it became psychedelic kind of.
Nice. You still have CDs available of that album?
Oh yeah,
I have
Oh
so
yeah,
many.
I might
yeah.
have. Nice. I might have to get another copy
Uh,
signed.
okay, yeah. Just text me your address or whatever. We'll send you. Yeah, there's
Nice.
literally
A bunch.
there's
I'll
like
send you a bunch of them.
yeah. You want a box?
You
You
can
want a box?
Your box.
There's a
Sure.
box. There's a box of 30. Seriously, we're not.
please take care.
I guess I can put them on my site and sell them for you.
Yeah, I mean, never.
Sure.
We sell them for $5. We still can't get rid of them.
Oh God.
So tough,
CDs are real tough.
especially up here. I don't know. It depends on what market you're in.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go to Texas sometimes. People buy lots of CDs in Texas,
Mhm.
but in Oregon, nobody wants them.
Yeah.
How about Skybox? Maybe they'll purchase them and put it in their Skybox.
Yo, that's a great point.
You know,
I should talk to them.
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll-
Jose
Just give me a
talks to
few.
Cassie all the time.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, just
have
save me
a
a couple.
we have a
Yeah.
collaboration with Skawbox where we give away a Skawbox every month.
Oh man, that would be great. Honestly,
Mhm.
honestly.
Cool. Yeah. Talk to
Yeah.
Jose. He'll set that up.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Good. Hey, thank you for that.
This
That's
is a great
that's
Yeah.
because
Now-
I don't want Leah to, whenever she moves, I don't want her to have to move all these
Yeah.
CDs.
Yeah.
Now your last show of the year is coming up September 12th.
Oh, that's
What-
just the last Portland show. Yeah, because we have one more show after that in Austin. But yeah,
The last local show.
the last local show for
Got
Portland.
it. Yeah, because I asked, I wanted you guys to be on this the show that I have.
Right, yeah, and it's right when I'm moving.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
would have loved to have you down here on this festival thing. Would have been cool. But next time around.
Yeah, there's always next year.
Yeah. So that what's your whole decision? It's because of the move to not play anymore. So you're going to start.
Well, we've been going pretty steady for like 2.5 years. We haven't really had a break, and this is kind of the time where we can sit down and just like take a breath. And now Leah's able to focus on her on her record, and our the rest of us who have wives can enjoy their marriage.
Yeah.
because I've been kind of demanding of the band to be doing so much, and we've had a lot of great opportunities. It all started. This whole kick started with a tour with the Interrupters. That's how this is all like. We've been going nonstop since April of 2023.
Yeah.
Basically, like right after the pandemic, we're like, oh, we can start playing again. Oh, we can tour again. It's on,
Yeah.
So we've been to Europe 3 times since then, and
Wow.
yeah, and we've been to the East Coast several times and to Texas, and we've been doing a lot, and it's just time for just a little bit of a break. Yeah.
Yeah. Till the fans come screaming for more.
Yeah, and then when it'll probably start again with the Stars, whenever we do that. So next year, and then hopefully we land this booking agent that I want.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be. Well, New York's vastly different, of course, as you know from Portland. So,
Oh.
because you guys only have a few bands up there, right? You got Los Mal, Georgetown Orbits, right?
Georgetown Orbits,
Yep.
yeah. Leah's,
My other band, the Cascadians.
yep. They're coming out with a release on digital release on September 12th.
Nice.
Recorded by Victor Rice and produced by our bass player Curtis Irie. And then there's a band called Buddy J's Jamaican Jazz Band.
I've heard of them.
Then there's another band called The Collaborators.
And a brand new band called the Skylarkers.
Yeah, Skylarkers. They're really. If you guys know the Sentiments from
Don't.
another Portland band from back in the day, they're no longer playing. That's Matt Griffin's band, the Skylarkers. And then there's another band called the Israelites are here.
Aha, Rich. Rich Rich used to live down here with us.
Right.
Rich has been in the scene like even before me.
Yeah.
And I got into the scene in 1990, and I was already watching Rich's band, the Israelites, play back then.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then our keyboard player has a band, but I don't know if they're still together or what they're doing with our old singer Emma. They have a band together called Yes Brainer, and it's more like ska punk, and it's very, very, very political,
Mhm.
and it's very fun. So because they are such a powerhouse vocal, and you don't experience this much in punk rock music where and there's only keyboards and drums and
Oh,
their
really?
voice.
Yes.
So
Oh.
it's a trio. And yeah, I feel like we're missing something. There's some ska punk bands here called Star 69, another one called Flam, and then I think that
There is one from Eugene, the Ready Men, that I booked back in
oh yeah,
'96 or something. And they came back. They were supposed to play Croydon or whatever.
right, that's right.
But they
Yeah,
supposed to, but something happened. But they did reunite.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I didn't realize they were from out here. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's another thing that I had to turn down. We were supposed to do a whole run with the Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Oh
Oh.
gosh.
Turned it down because I was like, I'm literally leaving like right then, and so kind of so. But because of us dropping off, Georgetown Orbit's got it. So I'm glad that Georgetown.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we saw Cherry Poppins ska set a couple years back at Supernova.
Oh, right on. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have that JFK Ska Boy CD of
Oh, yeah.
all their ska hits or whatever.
We played with them at the Victoria Ska Fest a couple years ago.
Oh yeah. Doesn't Chris Murray goes up there
Yeah, every
and
now.
plays this thing now?
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's where he was from.
He's from Toronto.
Oh, that's right. But he was in what's the name of that band? King Apparatus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw them play here once back early before they played with the Toasters and Bim Scala Bim. That was like it was like 92 maybe? I don't remember. Somewhere in there. I have to look at the flyer. Um Now, I guess sorry, get back on track. Was it your question or was it my
Go
question?
for broke.
Now, tell us about when you first got into the ska scene or heard about ska. What bands did you first learn about?
Man, for me it was Goldfinger. Goldfinger was one of the big ones, and then Less Than Jake, Real Big Fish. It was that whole third wave. No Effects was like actually at the top. Even though they were more punk rock.
Mm-hmm.
It was Heavy Petting Zoo had just come out, and so
God, what a cover! That was horrible.
yeah.
I remember seeing that when it came out. Oh my God!
But yeah, and then it wasn't literally. It was the Wasted Days tour in 2001 when I went to see the Slackers, and I was like, "It's over. This is."
Yeah.
I literally saw my distortion pedal, and I had a Mesa Boogie like dual rectifier guitar amp. I got rid of that. I scaled down to, well, you can't see it, but just off camera, I got this 410 Fender DeVille, and I traded my distortion pedal for a delay pedal, and never looked back.
Nice.
So yeah, but Goldfinger and those bands kind of got me into it.
Yeah.
And she was also like, you were like Mad Caddies and
Yeah, I grew up in the Dallas area, and so we had the high school I went to was like a little performing arts high school, so we had a lot of high school bands that would open for the touring bands. So I would go see Mad Caddies, I would see Less Than Jake, Robovic, like that genre. But then the band that was super big in my high school was called Designated Johnny, and they would play these huge shows, but they were high school kids.
Yeah, weird.
The trombone player, well, I don't know if he actually played in
he's in the Pilfers now.
Is he really? I didn't have to talk to you about that. Yeah, Chris Casey, I went to high school with, and he played with Mr. Kingpin. He still lives in the Dallas area, but yeah, he plays.
Chris, he plays trombone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him when Mr. Kingpin played here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them in two shows. They played with John Roy was doing just the DJ thing for Smoke and Mirrors, and Who the hell? Oh, the Lexicons from San Diego played this.
Those are my boys.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We put out a 7-inch together.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think I might have it. I don't know. I have all kinds of stuff.
yeah, those are my boys. Like, because back in the day when it was just me as the Bandulus, I would fly to San Diego and we would do Blue Bee Lounge and we would do Mission Tobacco Lounge, and then we would play like somewhere in San Diego, and the Amalgamated would back me up.
Mm-hmm.
And Lex sometimes was on bass. Sometimes it was Augie, who's now playing with John Pipsworth from
Buckeye.
yes, and then yeah, and Mark was on drums. So yeah, thanks to the San Diego scene, like I was out there every 6 months for a few years, and just playing with them as my band. So it was much more economical as a tour.
Yeah.
By myself out with just a guitar. And yeah, and big up to Reggie Costa from the Amalgamated. He's a good brother of mine, and yeah, just man, I brought them to Texas back in the day. They used to be in a band called the Highlights. You remember the Highlights? They were.
I don't.
That was before they were the Amalgamated. They were the Highlights, and the bass player was kind of a jerk, and and he got kicked out of the band.
Sorry.
Anyway, it was also Duke Duel, who did the art, was also in that band, and but yeah, those guys.
I know from Texas. I don't know what area of Texas, but do you remember the Grown Ups?
Yeah, I think they're from Dallas area. That's
okay.
According to some ska elders, as I would say, that was the very first ska band in Texas.
Oh, really?
The Grown Ups, and they were from Dallas.
Wow, that's cool.
On top of the record thing, there's the Grown Ups. So here's one of the Amalgamated ones.
Yeah. Oh, that's like new. How
That's a
new
new
is
one?
that?
Pretty cover.
Yeah. Oh wow, I've never seen that one. Okay.
And then the first one.
Yes, that one. See, I think I'm on that one.
Oh yeah, let's see here.
I think I'm on that.
Let's validate.
I'm pretty sure I am.
This one is on the top where the
I
record.
can't remember what song I'm on, but I'm pretty
a
sure I'm
small,
on that.
like a small record that says Grown Ups. Yeah, I can't. I think it says. No. Oh,
No,
here.
because there's two peñas in that band.
Well, you know what? It goes song by song. Wait, hold on. I did think I saw your song. Yeah, no. Rafael Pena. Oh, it says R.I.P. That's
yeah,
sad.
Rip. That's Rip.
Oh, it's Rip. So
Yes.
you know, it says every song has the
Oh,
the
right.
different players. But then I have my old ass Grown Ups
Oh, wow. Okay.
record.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it say Dallas on there? It says.
Spy Music, Denton, Texas.
Yeah.
That
So
makes,
that's
that makes even more sense.
Yeah, that's a Music City. That's kind of like a
Here is Denton.
light version of the school in Berkeley. What is it called? The Berkeley School.
Berkeley School.
Lexicons.
Yeah,
LEX.
Oh yeah, Berkeley School of Music. It's kind of like another like sister college to
Jazz band focused, like really famous musicians come out of that University of North Texas in Denton.
Yeah.
So there's a band that Snarky Puppy, just a jazz band that I don't know, they won a couple of
Yeah,
Grammys.
they're huge.
They went to school there, and
yeah, that's a really big music city.
Yeah.
And it's just a college town.
little bitty.
Yeah.
It's not a big.
We used to play this place called Rubber Gloves on the square up
Yeah.
there in my punk band.
It's what I think Austin was probably like in the 90s.
Yeah.
If I had to
Hmm.
compare it to something like smaller
That makes sense, yeah.
DIY or I don't know. That's not an adjective, but I made it one.
There was also Supermarket All Stars who were changed into Slap Happy. No, they were Slap Happy, and then they changed into Supermarket All Stars.
They're from Texas.
They were from Texas too.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know where. I'm trying to have my girlfriend pull all the CDs and stuff. she's my jukebox.
She's working back there.
She has to get up each time. Yeah, exactly. That's what she's doing. It's a small one.
Yo, what's her name? Big up to her. What's her name?
Andrea.
Andrea. Big up, Andrea.
You got to say hi?
Yeah, you can pop on here. I
She's so cool.
working so hard back there.
You can't find lexicons. Oh, yeah, it's a small thin one. I'm trying to have her find that lexicon CD I have.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they didn't even really make a CD, but I have a CD by them. I don't know how.
CDR. Yeah, it's like a CDR, and he's on a moped.
LEX, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, Jose. Was it your turn?
Yeah, sure. When I
been
saw
waiting
you
patiently.
now, when I saw you at this is not Cordova Fest at 6. After your set, I was walking to the merch table, right? And I was
Yeah,
saying,
you were
"Flash
singing.
flood,
You were
flash." Yeah,
singing.
you remember? Yeah, I turned around. I heard somebody say, "Hey, that's some good singing." Turn around, it's you with your guitar. I'm like, oh my god! But
That was a great time.
yeah, that was such a great time. That set was so cool. I mean, I was digging it and everything. I was loving it.
You got to
Yeah.
see Gideon on keys
Oh,
from
yeah.
Westbound Train. He was playing keys with us because our Fat Tony actually had an accident in Brooklyn, so he didn't get.
Oh,
He flew all the way across the country and only played one of the 3 shows that we were playing.
Thank you.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
saw us with Anthony, yeah, from the Drastics.
Yeah, a lot of cool people on stage with you on that show. But that song is so powerful. Can you tell us about the writing process and inspiration to making that song, the
Yeah.
Flash Flood?
Well, being from Texas, we're used to flash floods. Let's see, that was that's off Love a Woman, right?
Yeah.
I want to, I mean, yeah, man, I'm trying to put myself back in that.
Yeah, keep trying to put yourself back there. But I feel like every verse in that song is about a different situation.
Okay.
Like one of them is inspired by
That's truth. I think you're thinking
you're
of
right,
truth.
I am thinking of
Yeah,
truth.
that's truth.
I am thinking of that. Wrong song.
No, man, honestly, that tune was kind of do you guys know? There's a song called. It's kind of like so. Jamaican music is all versions of other music. Kind of songs are based off of other songs. They use there's a tune called Renegade. You're my little renegade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm literally just stealing that song and putting my own thing over it. And honestly, the lyrics just come from living in Texas and dealing with flash floods, but and then also being depressed.
Yeah.
And then putting that over happy music, which is kind of a crazy juxtaposition. But yeah, like I don't really, man, I'd have to think about it for a little bit longer to kind of give you a
Well,
better.
it's a cool song, man. I love it. I love it.
Become our closer now because it's our biggest song on Spotify.
What is it?
Yeah, it's like the
Numbers.
most spin song like every month still. So we've been closing with it more and more, and it's a good crowd participation song for people who don't speak English.
Yeah,
because
we found that was helpful.
we have to whenever here it's so oh god it's so satisfying here because you understand what I'm saying. But over there, I'm literally a crazy guy yelling at you. And luckily, Leah knows French, is very fluent in French. And so I'll say something and I'll look at her and she will translate.
Try to get them to.
But then when we're in Italy, it's like a whole different thing. And then when we're in Germany or Austria or somewhere like that, it was just like, oh, wow, this is. So Flash Flood is like something I'm like, okay, can you say Flash Flood? Like, and it's like a really good crowd participation thing. And
okay.
it goes over well.
Yeah, on Spotify, it looks like you have 50,000 plus. Yeah, on that song. Yeah.
Jeez. Look at that one. It's got wings.
Yeah, wings.
Maybe a boat.
Yeah.
So Leah, I take it Leah's French comes in great when you guys are in New Orleans.
Oh,
In New Orleans? I mean, we haven't been to New Orleans.
we haven't been there in a while since like 2011, I think, or 2012.
Yeah.
And that's more Creole.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's more Creole, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I lived in New Orleans when I was a kid, but I still
She also lived in Old Orleans.
I lived in the original.
Orleans.
The original one.
Yeah, in France.
It was kind of helpful.
Really?
When we went to Montreal.
Oh yeah.
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 kind of helpful there.
Man.
But the accents are
Nice.
different. That it's like hard to, and the slang words are different.
Yeah,
it's like
dialect.
if you go to Argentina versus Mexico, you're not necessarily gonna know the same slang words or have the same accent, or
even like
even though you're speaking.
Yeah,
Yucatan.
exactly. Because like in Mexican cream, like sour cream is crema. Like in Costa Rica, where my mom's from, it's natia.
Oh,
Interesting. Yeah, exactly like those sorts of things.
And
So.
yeah, my dad grew up thinking bacon was jamon, not tocina.
Ah, yeah.
Jamon ham.
Yeah.
Exactly. He was like, "What? Like, even I know that, Dad." Like,
Where's your dad from? Where's your family from?
From Texas, but like my great grandpa was from Madrid.
Okay.
Or Spain, actually, sorry, Sevilla in Spain.
Oh.
And there a lot of the family from my grandmother's side is from Guanajuato. And
Béjamo, Guanajuato? My family's from Guanajuato also.
oh wow, yeah. So there's my grandmother's uncle. So my great uncle is Juventino Rosas, and he wrote a song called Sobre las Olas, and they renamed the village after him.
Wait a minute.
Rosas, yeah, in Guanajuato. That's my family. Yeah, that's
Really? Because my family knows like another family called the Rosas, and I believe that's also in that same area, and they moved up here. So they're also musicians.
Bro, they might be my kids.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, so he's apparently the reason why the accordion exists in Tejano.
Really?
He was really like homies with this German composer, and they like traveled throughout Cuba, and so he brought the accordion, the folklore. This is all. there's a PBS documentary on him too.
Oh wow,
cool.
Yeah, apparently he helped bring the accordion back to Mexico, and yeah.
Okay, so Rosas, right? In Guanajuato?
Yeah.
I gotta ask my dad now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably does know.
Juventino.
Juventino, okay.
Rosas, yeah.
What city?
Uh,
Abasolo.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because they renamed the town after him.
Yeah.
That's a good question, man. I'd have to Google it. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so cool, man. What a small little world, I guess.
Now let's talk about, while you're looking at that, let's talk about your time overseas, you two. What countries did you play in? How was the scene there so different from everything back here in the States? Because we interview a lot of European bands, and things are a lot different there than they are here.
Things are a lot different there. We've played in kind of more Western Europe. We haven't done a lot in Central Europe. So, the Netherlands, Germany, France.
Belgium.
We did a couple of shows in Spain, Italy, Belgium.
Got to go to
Austria,
Croatia this last time.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then, like the Bavarian part of Germany, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
We played this place called what is it? It's called Queer Beat.
Oh sure, yeah, Queer Beat. Yeah.
Queer Beat Festival, and I mean it's an amazing festival. It's kind of sister festivals with Freedom Sounds, like the bands will crisscross.
Yeah, if you play one on the Friday, you'll play the other on the Saturday, kind of thing. So they get very similar lineups because they're so far away from each other. They're like on opposite sides of Germany.
Yeah, they're like 8 to 10 hours or something like that by band. But like you show up and for me it felt like she was really sick when we played out there.
Yeah.
And fact that she didn't even have a voice. She couldn't even sing for that stuff.
I stood up there and
she danced and she did the thing.
The tambourine.
Yeah. But we woke up and it was weird because it was like it was cold and we drove through snow and it was in this like circus tent that was heated and it just rained, so the ground was super muddy and there was just boards everywhere so you can walk on. And but it felt like an episode of the X-Files or something. Middle of nowhere.
I woke up, I was alone in the van, and all I could see was like fields, and I thought I was in. Did you ever see the movie Midsummer? I thought I was in.
Yeah, I do know it.
was like, what? Where is everyone? And I could hear this like
Polka
polka
band.
band,
The polka band was
marching
playing.
band, like doing a marching band thing outside the van. That's what I woke up to. It was wild. But the people that were at the festival were super into it.
Yeah. There was like punk bands who were great.
Yeah.
And there was, I mean, all kinds of bands. Dr. Mark Fago or whatever his name is played.
Yeah, Mark Fogo Skosters. Love that guy. They're from Deutschland. I mean, what is it? No, they're from what is it?
Switzerland?
No.
Norway.
What is it when you're Dutch? Like Mr.
Oh,
Review.
that's the Netherlands.
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 Yeah, they're from the Netherlands. Same as Mr. Review. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's great. He's still rocking it, man. After all these years, I have like all his stuff too. And then of course, all the imports come in from Jump Up that I get from him too. So, that's all. But did you guys play with Potato 5 out there?
I think they were on one of the dates. Yeah, I don't know if it was
Potato 5, maybe the Deltones too, right?
Right. Yeah, we didn't play the same as the Deltones, but yeah, because I want to see those guys. Or maybe we did. I don't know. It's a blur. It's
and those particular tours, we didn't get to stay places very long, so we kind of had to play our show and get in the van and sleep in the van and go to the next. We did really long drives for a lot of those.
Got it. So you guys have to look. Sorry, go ahead. So you probably, to remind yourself, look at the flyers, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. But you did play. You said you played with the Skints, which I saw that.
Yeah, that was at Freedom Sounds.
Mm-hmm.
That's Freedom Sounds, and there was another one. I think it was Fro Doctor that you played with. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Frau.
Oh, right? Dr. Frau. Okay.
That Frau Doctor. You're right.
Frau Doctor.
Frau
okay.
Doctor. Yeah, they played at Freedom Sounds last year. We played right. Yeah, it was the same day as the 45s when you were sick. It was that day. Yeah, because that was their first time playing together in 25 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Stop the Presses also played, right?
Yeah. We were ships in the night.
Yeah. Okay.
We literally passed them on the high. They were at Clear Beach Sound, and we switched places. So, yeah. But yeah, man. I'm excited to be close to those guys again. Yeah, I was just hanging out with them.
yeah, they're great. We saw them last year. No, this year. We
saw them this year.
Yeah, they came out just recently. I saw.
Yeah, we saw them in LA.
Yeah,
they got a new band as well. Basically, they got a new drummer, and our friend Mel is singing with them now. And
we got Hub City coming in a couple weeks, in 2 weeks.
Oh,
I think.
Man. 2 weeks. Yeah.
My old homies, man.
Yeah. I think we interviewed them, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Something like that, yeah.
Something
just
like
recently. That. 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. And they're awesome.
Yeah. Good guys. Now, looking back, what were the biggest challenges and turning points as the band evolved from those early days to where you are now?
Big ones for me personally were trying to figure out the backup singer situation. Like, I've always been a backup singer, but we've had other ones peppered throughout, and just kind of finding, being in a band is like being in a family, or being in, you travel together, and yes, it's important that the person is a good musician, but it's also important that the vibe is right, and you're going to be around them forever. So those are things I think about, finding the right backup singer situation. And then we have had various big moves, and the big one is changing the whole band from who was playing in Austin to who was playing in Portland was a really big change, and figuring that out. That was
a big one. Completely. It was just me,
Start over.
It was just me. I literally, like I said, it was like 2 steps. Actually, it was more like 5 steps back just to get going again. That was the biggest one, and yeah, I think we're kind of facing another little challenge here coming up. It's going to be interesting what it looks like going forward, but I also am very confident that it's going to be okay because this is what we do. Like,
right.
We be moving.
Yeah.
We be moving. We be playing shows.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. this just cuts out all the little riff-raff shows in between. Yeah, we don't have the biggest thing I think is I'm gonna miss is weekly rehearsals.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Oh.
be hard because we started this little project. We haven't recorded it yet, but I want to do this little project where we do all these Patsy Cline tunes and like some Texas tunes like that are country music tunes, like traditional country, and make them reggae or ska or
Yeah.
whatever. And so like that aspect is going to be a little rough, but that just kind of makes us have to rehearse on our own and come prepared.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the biggest in the past was definitely the big move. The big move.
Mm.
And like I said, I had 70 people in this band.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even my dad played a show with us.
Really? What do you play?
He plays everything, but he plays keys.
Okay.
So it's crazy that, since he played in salsa and cumbia and conjunto bands growing up, ska was easy for him. Reggae was easy for him. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, oh it's like this. Oh okay, I got you. In fact, he plays the solo on the song. He plays the Rhodes on "Hold Me Tight" on Ska Reggae Soul.
Oh, okay. Hold me tight.
It's on that, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the banda music from here. It's so close to the ska with the dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
17 members.
Exactly.
Hold me tight, number 4.
Now you guys, you have or have not played Supernova yet.
We played last year.
Last year, okay. That's because I didn't go last year. I went the year before, but we're gonna go this year. Jose's the veteran there. He's the one that goes every year.
Are you on the East Coast, Jose?
No, I'm West Coast.
West Coast. Okay, you got your Angels shirt. I should have known. I should have
Come
known,
on, bro.
Yeah.
Oh nuts.
Hey,
I
what
don't
happened
know.
just wait, hold on. Dodgers, what happened just recently? These last 3 games.
Oh, you mean the championship they just won? Is that what you mean? Because it's all about championships. How many do the
No, I'm
Angels
sorry,
have?
but the last 2, 3, 4, wait, 6 games? Angels swept? I'm sorry.
Games don't matter. Championships matter.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if you know, but I was the MVP of the 2024 World Series, bro.
Oh, were you?
Jeremy Pena.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jeremy Pena. Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
No, I'd be traveling, Jeremy.
I happen to go. I never go to trivia, and that just happened to be a trivia question. I went with my homie to trivia a couple years ago. I was like, what? No way.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, we're both West Coast, man, but I'd be traveling everywhere for my ska fix, you know?
Okay.
We're talking about hours. He drives hours.
So that. I mean, I had to drive hours for years just to play in Los Carnales. Like, every Tuesday and Wednesday for 5 years, I was driving from Houston to Austin to play traditional ska because nobody in Austin was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, what were the years that you were in Los Cardenales again?
Well, I was only in Cardenales. I was only in for like 8 months because we broke up. But then I kept going because of Trenchtown, Texas, just kind of took over.
Got it.
Yeah, so I was for like it was in 2006 when I was in Cardenales. But I mean, I've been going to see them since 2020, 2001, maybe actually even 2000. I was in high school.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I played their entire Supernova set with them because.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, by happenstance, they announced both of us in the same day. I was like, "What? This is crazy!" I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, we saw that. And you had to stand in the back when Felipe got all the girls on stage, right? You're like, hey, what's happening?
I had to get Curtis to hit my pedal for my solo.
Into
it.
Hit my pedal.
So they got all the girls on stage, and of course Curtis came up.
That's the place to be, right?
Exactly.
Now, are there any contemporary ska or reggae bands that you admire and feel connected to today?
Oh man,
yeah.
Besides the Slackers.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, this band called the Utopians, our good friends, Belgium.
Nice.
Of course, You got time? I mean, the reggae workers, I can't stress reggae workers enough. I know, again, I know it's Vic and I know it's Jesse. I mean, obviously the Agrolites,
Mhm.
the Loving
Mhm.
Poppers, love the
Ah,
Loving Poppers, Stop the Presses, good homies.
Mhm.
Anything that Agent J does and touches, Crazy Bald Head. We were good friends with the Frighteners.
Yeah.
oh,
Fright, the Frighteners backed me up one year. The Forthrights from back in the day, the Far East. We love that New York scene from the late aughts to the early 2010s. Um, then we go to the West Coast. Let's see. Man, there's so many. I feel bad that I'm blanking a little bit, but I mean the Amalgamated are good homies. Steady 45s have been good friends
Mhm.
for years. Esteban Flores, like anything that he
ah,
does. Mata Mosca,
Matamotska, yeah.
great homies. Um, Man, I feel bad. I'm blanking a little more, but
prize fighters. You like them too?
yeah, we don't know them so well. I don't know
Really?
them.
Oh,
Yeah, uh, Aaron was
Minnesota.
saying, Aaron was saying that he was at one of our Churchtown Texans Blue Beat shows. I really only met him at this past Supernova.
Yeah.
Boss Capone and Patsy.
Oh yes. Yep.
They're fucking huge homies. Now our new friends, the Magnetics.
Oh, Ollie.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, Ollie. I mean, they are great. And Hub City Stompers. Like I've been touring. I've seen them. Only band I've seen more is the Slackers. And
Oh, okay.
point, I think I've seen the Utopians in Hub
I
City.
still haven't heard Hepcat,
Oh yeah, well Hepcat of course.
of course.
But they're kind of like on the pedestal that we only get to play with the Western Standard Time with Greg
Yeah.
Lee. Western Standard Time,
Yeah.
you know, we've done a couple shows with them. We brought them to Portland for their first time here in
Yep.
Portland.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aton and we there was a lot of bands from back in the 90s that I don't know if you know that did well, they were all vastly different styles like Yes Ska
Oh,
um from back then did a lot of the Latin ska. Um Los Hooligans
oh
did
yeah.
more of like I don't know how to describe, more like a mob kind of thing, like the gangsters and stuff like that. They had more of that type of sound. And then there was another one,
Uh,
Mental
uh,
Buru,
oh
also.
yes, that's who I was thinking of
Mental
from
Buru.
Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot. We Let's Go Bowling.
Let's go. Mhm.
We had a lot of trad ska. We had the Federales.
Mhm.
Um, back then that was with the Israelites, and then we had a lot of different ones from back then. But you mentioned the Loving Poppers, the bass player Mark and George the guitarist. I know personally because I toured with them when they were in another band called the Decepticons.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I know that. I know that
Yeah,
name.
yeah, we toured with them in '98, I think.
Oh wow.
A U.S. tour. Yeah, it was fun.
What band did you play in?
I managed bands. I had a record label.
Oh yeah, I've heard it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we toured with the Adjustments. They had members of Janitors Against Apartheid.
Oh
So
right.
when Janitors broke up, I managed the Adjustments and put out their first two albums.
Oh nice.
And then we did the U.S. tour and we went with the Decepticons. We met them in Vegas and went all the way through the East Coast and through I think Utah when the van broke down. Wait, no, oh no, that was a different band. Sorry. um, yeah, so I've toured a few times throughout the U.S. So yeah, fun times. But yo, I know those cats well. So I got to see George a couple years ago. I didn't get to see Mark, but at Supernova, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, what a
Uh,
great weekend that is at Supernova.
Yeah.
oh
Mm.
yeah, it is.
I
Oh, it's so
yeah,
great. I mean, this year
I love it.
it's gonna be killer. Of course you can't.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
there. No, we're playing our last show here in town
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
that same weekend,
yeah.
and then the next weekend I'm leaving.
Yep. Uh, so now since we know that ska doesn't pay the bills,
Yeah.
what are each of your occupations if you care to share with us, please?
Yeah. I work for a tech company. We do ticketing, so I work for a Ticketmaster competitor.
Oh,
Live Nation.
It's not Leave Nation. No.
Okay.
Right?
Those are competitors. They're the same company. They're those. Yeah. But yeah, I manage people.
Cool.
I've been in the wine industry for 14 years, delivering and putting wine on the shelves and picking orders and getting wine out the door. So yeah, I've been working in wine for a long, long time now.
Okay.
So you both make people happy in your real jobs.
Yeah.
It's funny. We used to actually work for the same wine distributor a long time ago. I was a sales rep and he was doing that job.
Yeah.
Delivering. He got me that job.
It works. It works out. Yeah. Actually, my ex-wife got both of us the job.
Yeah.
I keep it all in the family.
She got us the job. Yeah.
Oh, she's so nice. No, she's so nice.
Yeah. So that's why we're really into wine in general.
So what's your favorite wine?
Boy, that's a great question. I'm a big white wine fan. I really like Sancerres or like white French whites or really dry whites.
I'm into
Dry whites, okay.
Italian wines for the most part, like Barbera d'Alba or Dolcetto d'Alba. Or I love Oregon wines.
Yes,
are amazing.
Big up Oregon Pinot Noir.
Yeah, Pinot Noir here. Even Pinot Gris is okay as long as it's not too sweet. Man, yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Have you tried any of the California wines?
No. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Oregon, Cali Pinot. I actually like some Cali Chard. I'm not a big Chard fan. It's too buttery a lot of times, so it's gotta be from the stain. What are they called?
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Concrete.
Casks versus the oaky. I don't like the oakiness of the Chardonnay.
Okay.
But yeah, for the most part, Italian wines for me.
Okay. Any beers? Do you guys like beers at all?
I like beers.
Sours?
I like sour beer for the most part.
Sour beers.
Lagers and pilsners. Anything that is cold and it's a hot. We don't fuck with IPA.
I think
no.
Which is like really sad because the Pacific Northwest is all IPAs.
Yeah.
But we're just a hot place. And so we want like crisp.
Yeah, we want
really
something
light
crisp
beer.
and cold.
Give me a Dos Equis.
Yeah, Dos Equis, bro. With some little twang on there.
That's what I
really
want.
I'm good. All
right.
I did mess with Blue Moon for a while too. Like I really enjoyed it.
Not bad.
It's yeah.
Do you guys have Trader Joe's up there?
Oh yeah.
So you guys try to stay away from that Charles Shaw, the $2 chuck?
Okay, but here's the trick about it. Sometimes it's really good, but you just don't know where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
That's the gamble. Sometimes it's not good.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's okay.
Well, I just get wine from work, so I don't even.
you probably get free wine, right? I mean, right? Yeah.
You said, "Oops, the bottle broke." Oops.
The bottle broke.
Right, there's a stain on this label. I can't sell it.
You see these bottles right here?
Yeah, I see them. Is that what you drank tonight so far?
No, I need a refill. I can grab and show you real quick.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
Wine lesson.
Wine lesson, yes.
Yeah.
Please.
The first wine lesson we've had on the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like a wine lesson. I'm not really a wine drinker, so.
Get some Sauv Blanc. This is
it's a French Sauvignon Blanc.
I can't get the label to kind of.
Yeah, sometimes it's difficult on Zoom.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's called Sincerity by Joseph Melot.
Yeah.
Oh.
The French Sauvignon Blanc, so it's not too fruity. Maybe you've had Kim Crawford or like a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc before, which tastes really grapefruity. And people say sometimes it tastes like cat pee, but in like not in a bad way. That's like a normal thing to say about New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc.
True.
But this is a lot drier and a lot.
Okay.
So the people that said that, they've tasted cat pee?
Well, it tastes like the smell.
It tastes like the smell. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they're doing in their free time.
So is there a proper way to taste these wines?
Well, that's the proper way. You just drink it.
You just drink it? Okay. Is there like do's or don'ts?
Well, here's what I'll say. If it's a red wine, you just opened it, You should let it sit there for a sec.
Let it chill.
Or you can swirl around because the air helps it kind of, it aerates it and it helps it.
Okay.
So I would say that. But for white wines, you don't really, they're cold.
Especially if they got a screw cap, drink it right away, bro.
Okay.
Not that.
If it's got a cork on it, then sometimes you, if it's not white, you want to
let it breathe.
Right. If it's you're right.
If it's cold, it doesn't really matter because you're drinking it cold anyway. But
or if you get like a Syrah or something like that, you want to put it maybe in an aerator, in a decanter. Yeah.
If it's 15% alcohol, you might think about putting it in a decanter. That's a good rule of thumb.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
How much percent you said?
13.
13. Okay.
So a lot of them run around like 13 and a half to 14 and a half. Yeah.
Especially California.
Especially, that Prisoner over there that you guys have.
Yeah.
Whew.
Have you guys ever seen that movie Sideways?
Oh yeah. I'm not drinking any fucking Merlot, bro. Love Paul Giamatti.
He's great at that.
Which, by the way, Merlot sales plummeted because of that movie.
Really?
Oh, really?
It's to be the number one grape sold in California.
And now,
like number one. And after that movie, immediately everyone said, "Oh, I have to drink Pinot Noir."
Pinot Noir, yeah.
Even though it's not the perfect climate for Pinot Noir.
Actually, Oregon is for the
Merlot. But people were like, I can't anymore.
But, hey, yo, Merlot.
It's dope.
Merlot is dope. Don't let that guy fucking.
We're Merlot.
Yeah.
Now, how do you overcome writer's block or find a new inspiration when you're feeling stuck creatively?
Oh, man.
That's a really good question. It's come up for me a lot recently because I've been trying to write music for my solo album. And I think sometimes what I'll do is just read the thing, like all of the different things that I've written recently, just to try and pick out words that I've said too many times, or just and try and find different words to say maybe the same thing if I focus on the idea that I'm trying to get across. But really, sometimes you just have to wait for it to come to you. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you just have to go out and experience things and wait for something to kind of spark inspiration. You can't always force it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I'm in a van a lot, so
yeah, that helps.
I'm driving a lot, right? So Willie Nelson actually says that like whenever he experiences writing block, he'll just go on long drives, just go and drive and not
with a huge ass blunt.
Yeah. She can roll with one hand, by the way.
Yeah, can he?
Wow, I bet he can. I bet he can.
So we have some old cowboy friends that played, like this band called the Mau Mau Chaplains, insane reggae band, but they also double as a like legit country band called Stop the Truck. And anyway, Mo goes and plays golf out on Willie's property every so often.
That is cool.
But yeah, for me, I never chase a song. I'm never after a song. I'm just constantly, oh, that's a cool melody. Let me hum it into my phone. Yeah. And then I'll just like come back to it later. And for instance, I wrote a song the other day, and I didn't have any chords or anything because I'm just writing the same song over and over. Like I just like, oh, I've never done a 1-6-4 1-6-3-5 progression before. Let me actually, no, I did. I have before, but anyway, instead of reggae, I did it rocksteady this time. So it's different, and
it's different. I swear.
Then I have like I just go and sift through my ideas and melodies, and then like I'll use literally like for instance, the song Not Tonight came to me as a demo from Esteban. He had all the music written, and he was like, hey, I'll get this done tomorrow, not tonight. And I was like, oh. So I just used, from the text, I just used those two words, not tonight, and I wrote a whole song. It's how Fat Mike writes his songs.
Yeah.
He comes up with like the title first, and then works backwards.
Wow.
And so I'll do
Okay.
that a lot, and or I'll put myself in some like a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
And
And sometimes it's like someone saying some random phrase
Mhm.
that has a little bit of a cadence to it, and then it just kind
Yeah.
of, sits in your brain in that cadence and repeats
Mhm.
itself, and then you expand on that.
Exactly how this song came about, because
Yeah.
my girlfriend, we were talking the other day, and she said something about contagious love, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it
And I
sounds
just put
good.
I just put that in my pocket, and then and then it just came out like 3 days later.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whole new team.
But I do
That
think
is.
there's
That's cool.
timing thing
Yeah, because
it-
you're in your
you're looking at
subconscious.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not focusing so hard on anything but driving, and so your mind can wander, but you're also looking at a lot of things at the same time, so you can
Mhm.
get sparked by what you're looking at.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, one of my questions that I ask are what are each of your pet peeves and addictions? If you care to respond.
Oh man, I hate the heat, bro.
That is the lamest thing.
Oh, so we were just in Italy and like in all these places, and there was like no AC, there was no ice when we got places. There was
Oh,
like it was kind of rough. Me and Curtis we both run really high,
Yeah.
and we were just sticking to the fucking van seats.
oh no.
But yeah, my addiction is man, honestly, talking to my girlfriend. That's been my addiction for the last 2 years. Very candid.
Yeah.
You're making me look bad right now, man.
Sorry, I think in that category. But
Man, that's
I like to start drinking at night. That's I don't know if that's an addiction or not, but yeah. You know what? Pet peeve is when people are late.
oh sure.
Ah,
That's true. He
I
does.
agree.
I hate when I say 7, I mean 7. I don't mean 7:15.
Yeah.
I mean 6:59 is what I mean.
I'm sorry I was late, bro. I said I apologize. I apologize, bro.
We'll talk about it later.
My motto that I taught my kids was early is on time and late is never acceptable.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that, though? I'm a very on time person, so I'm not devil's advocating that. But in some cultures, it's really rude to show up on time.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
You know what I mean? So you kind of have to know your
The cultures, you're saying?
like where you are and who you're.
Yeah.
Because if we like in Croatia, for example, or Italy, for example, we would show up on time when we were supposed to be there, but like we could have been there 4 hours later and it would have been totally fine. They weren't ready for us then, you know, things like that.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. In the military, on time is too late, right? So, so yeah, I was always early on stuff.
Yeah, whenever like 6 of us are ready and only one person is always lagging behind, it gets really fucking
you gotta.
Yeah.
And it's always, or whenever you get to, we're pretty good about this. Every now and then there's a straggler, but whenever we stop for gas and we're on the road, get the fuck out of the van and
go
get your shit
and then
and come back.
Yeah.
Don't wait until everybody's got their stuff and you come back, then you get out.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck you been doing, bro? Like, you got places to be. Like,
Mhm. So, what's the most unexpected or funny thing that happened to you on the road?
funny and unexpected. That could be
Yeah.
two different things. Unexpected was our last tour with the reggae workers having to get new tires 2 consecutive days in a row because they blew out on a van that we rented from somebody who said they had new tires.
That's not
and
true.
they lied to us. And
Oh no!
and luckily, we had these gentlemen. They literally do this after they go and work their probably 12-hour shift.
We were somewhere outside of Paso Robles in the middle of nowhere. So we were going from like the LA area to Las Vegas, or we were driving.
Denver.
Well, we were going to Denver, but we were like in between.
We had to go around the mountains for all the snowstorms because it was December.
Okay,
in the
through
middle-
Paso Robles.
Yeah.
somewhere outside of it. That was the closest town by like 30 miles. Like
Yeah, that's how.
we were in the middle of nowhere. So
yeah,
we
like,
broke down, or
we blew a
got flat,
tire.
yeah.
We blew a tire the day before, leaving San Francisco to go to Santa Cruz, and both times with Jesse, and Jesse was like, "Bro, if this was the Agalites, we'd be fighting right now."
Yeah.
It's like, what? How are y'all?
And we're
So
like, oh well.
we gotta figure this out. We're just tackling this problem head on, and I mean, yeah. And then also, like, back in the day, like, we got stopped by Border Patrol, and we had this tiniest amount of weed on us, and they took all of our gear out of the fucking
No way.
and set us on the side of the highway for 4 hours. And we were warned about the Border Patrol. This was like my first tour with my punk rock band. And so we were like, it'll be fine. They're not going to fuck stuff. Whatever. And but sure enough, we're coming through the Guadalupe Mountains in New Mexico and El Paso area. And my friend decided, because we didn't have a bass drum case, shrink wrapping his bass drum every night and to protect it. It was a really nice bass drum. And so he's like, well, just shrink up the weed and put it in this box and just put it over here. I was like, okay, whatever, y'all do that.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, fine. And so when they found it, they found this football-sized thing. So they were like, yo, we got these fools. And so they start unraveling it, and they're unraveling and unraveling and unraveling, and it's just like a quarter of swag from us. It wasn't anything. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
That's funny. So what's the best advice you would have gotten or would give out about performing live or touring as a band?
Oh, man.
I think for performing live, one, be prepared, right? But also be flexible. Like, things are not always going to go right. They're not always going to be easy. But the point is you're supposed to have a good time, and the audience is supposed to have a good time. So if your monitor doesn't work, don't worry about it, or forget about it, right? Like, have a good time anyway. I think that's the advice I would give up and coming bands. Like, it's supposed to be fun. It's hard work, but it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. And if you're a singer, stay hydrated. Don't smoke weed.
Don't smoke weed.
Stop smoking weed. I mean, you can smoke weed, but make sure it's like very little. Or, I mean, you do you. But yeah, just stay hydrated. Try to get that sleep if you can. And just but yeah, try to have fun. Try not to just worry about the next task, because that's me, my Virgo brain. I'm just like constantly, all right, what's the next thing? What's the next thing?
Yeah. Have fun. Yeah. And there was something else I was gonna say, which is take your space when you need it. Yeah. Right? Like, advocate for your needs. You're all as the only girl in a band full of dudes, sometimes I want to be by myself. And so it's not on them to figure that out for me. I have to go say, like, I need about 10 minutes, and I go do my thing. And they do that. So it's, good communication skills are always helpful when touring.
Because it's a lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
That's key. Yeah. That's all good advice. That's all good advice. Now, do you have any pre-show rituals before you go on stage? Well, we did discuss a little about it, right?
Yeah, we warm up together for the most part, and not really. Yeah. Just be stage side about 3 minutes before we go on, because I want to get the full 45 minutes or whatever we're getting. Don't go get yourself a fucking beer at 2 minutes before, which is a problem sometimes.
Yeah. No, we don't have any real rituals like us all together, because we're kind of just in the same room, and I don't know, it's not such a big deal in that way that we need to like hype ourselves up for it. I don't know, to us. I love when bands have like, okay, we're going to do this thing. We put our hands in the middle, and like, I love that. We don't really do that, but I think that's really cool.
Yeah, when we played Freedom Sounds the very first time, we played with this band called the Aficionales. They're from Rome, I believe. They're from Italy. And that was their very first live show ever. And so they were like, it was like a soccer team. Yeah. They were like in the back, just like, exactly, putting their hands in. And then afterwards they came back, they were all like hopping around, like, someone. And I was like, wow, bro, like these
I
guys
love
have
that.
this is awesome.
It's like that's that type of energy, that really happy, excited energy, that we just did it energy. Like,
Yeah.
yes, we killed it. Like, I love that. I live for that.
Mhm.
It's so good. Precious.
Well,
It is
cool.
awesome. Now, we normally at this time is when I ask what the future holds for the Bandulus, or if there's any material coming out. We already know about the material. We know about the whole move. Is there anything that you're projecting for the band in 2026? Anything you want to do differently?
Man,
Good question.
I want to get a booking agent. That's yes. I would love to get a booking agent here, and hopefully, I'm gonna follow up with this conversation I had a couple days ago, and we'll see where that goes. Actually, I do want for the Bandulus, maybe not so much, but for myself, I kind of want to do maybe a solo thing, and being on the East Coast is gonna be a little easier for myself to do that. But oh, sorry, my sister's texting me. My actual sister.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, there is a sister.
I have three of them.
Okay.
But yeah, man, no, I would really love to get the band. You know, I would love to tour with Catbite. Honestly,
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
for Catbite, I would love to do one of these. More ska punk tours or whatever, just to get in front of different eyes, because we're. I mean, I feel like our scene already kind of knows us. The traditional scene kind of knows us already. So just or with a soul band, like I want to tour more with Los Yesterdays.
Yeah.
Should tour with the Insiders.
Oh yeah, that would be killer.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that would be killer. They're kind of doing what we're doing, just focusing on Europe. But I see that they're doing some Slacker stuff coming up.
Yeah, God, I've been watching them since the '90s. I remember there was a show at Hollywood Moguls in LA that they played, and they bring a lot of skins to a lot of skinheads come to the shows. So there was a big fight that broke out, and the security maced everybody in the entire place. That's the first time I've ever had that feeling. It was the worst. It was me and Luis Correa from Steady Beat that were there watching it, and holy shit, it was crazy. You never think of how bad that is, and it's like you can't open your eyes. It's burning. It's just horrible. But that's what I remember about the last Insider show I saw.
You need to make it nice again.
But they're amazing. They're amazing live too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never love to see them.
They've been going
I wouldn't
strong
mind
for a
doing
while. Yeah.
Bandulus whole soul set. We've never done that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Now I got one final question, guys. Finally, picture Scott History Hour viewers discovering the Bandulus for the first time. Which track should they queue up and why?
Um,
Now you guys have a lot of great songs.
Maybe Smile. I would go with Smile because Smile Disco Mix in particular, because you get our soul side, you get our rock steady side, and you get the dub. And because we don't stay in one genre, so I feel like that's a decent representation of what we do.
Yeah.
Because like I love that's the fun thing about the band. We don't we don't stay in one genre the whole time. Just like the Slackers, or like versus like a ska punk band who's just thrilling you
Right.
the whole
Mhm.
time.
Mm.
That's why I love Catbite, because they have a little bit more of a a tempo change.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think Smile
Yeah.
would be the one for me, or One Off the Stars in that picture is another one that Leah sings.
I think a couple of my favorite songs that I always tell people to listen to when they ask, Tell It Like It Is off of the Tell It Like It Is album, I think is a really cool nod to, I mean, it's,
New Orleans.
yeah, like our Southern,
It's our New Orleans.
roots sort of, but in the style that we play music in. And I like the way that we've recorded that. I really like Broken Smile off that album as well, which I think is a cool song.
Okay.
I would normally tell people to listen to Mr. Bad Luck. We already talked about that. That's normally one that I recommend because I think it's interesting. Yeah. Those are my go-tos.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
We were to do it because sometimes we do this thing called the Good Man Suite, and we used to end it our shows with it. And it's 2 songs: is "Does That Make Me a Good Man" and "Am I a Good Man?" matched together with this gospel thing in between that like kind of marries the two. It would be interesting to actually like do a studio version of that or something. That would be fun. But then they would think that we're a soul band. I don't know.
I'm cool with them thinking.
Which is, yeah, I'm fine with that too. Like, it's music.
Yeah, it's music. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, where can we find your music, both physical and digital, besides behind you?
Oh, yeah. Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. The bandulus.bandcamp.com. That will come directly from Leah's basement.
Yeah.
For the most part. Yeah, we have right now, since I'm moving, I'm trying to get rid of all these jump up records that we have. So we have all these surprise boxes, mystery boxes, as we've been calling them, up for sale. But anyway, yeah, Bandcamp is perfect. Or you can go to bandulus.com, and that will, you can get to the Bandcamp from there. Yeah, that's the main spot.
Are you guys on SoundCloud also? And
yeah, we are. We are on there, but I haven't fucked with it in a minute, so I think level 1.
Spotify
Yeah,
and
Spotify.
Apple Music and
what about Tidal? That's the newest.
Tidal.
Yeah. Very nice.
All the major ones.
Now, are there any last words for your fans and the viewers of this channel?
Thank you for people that have heard of us before, come to shows or bought things music wise. Thank you so much for your support, and we look forward to seeing you at our next shows and any tours we might do. We really appreciate your support.
Yeah, thanks for continuously supporting us. Thanks for buying the stuff off Bandcamp. I'm sorry sometimes it takes 10 to 15 days to ship out.
That's my fault.
And not only but my fault too.
I'm sorry.
No, just we just really appreciate any kind of love we can get. So yeah, just thank to you guys, man. Thanks. I'm glad that Jose hit me up about this. Initially he was like, "Yo, have you talked to Daryl?" I was like, "No, I haven't actually." And then like shortly thereafter, you hit me up. I was like, "Oh, perfect."
Yeah, we work pretty good together. I'm more of like I don't know, not introvert, but I don't go out as much just because of my, lifestyle. What got a kid that's starting college, and then I've got a junior, and then I've got my real job, and then I've got all this other ska stuff that doesn't pay anything. Right. But Jose, Jose's basically retired, right? He's retired from the military. He goes to all the shows. He's like, what is it? The ground force? What is it?
I'm like the field agent.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm like the field agent of Ska history.
He's in the pit. He's talking to all the bands and all that. And then for me, I set up all this stuff, and he does like all the editing and stuff. So it's kind of a good mix that we got going on right now.
Yeah, I just let him know, hey, I talked to this person. They want to do it. Go. Yeah. Take it away. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's how we work, which is great. And he goes to all the shows, and I just go to few and far between. Yeah, but anytime there's a touring band that comes through that we try to help, we'll do it. We did it for Free Coasters. We did it with Stop the Presses. We did it with Prize Fighters. So any band that's come through or releasing something, we'll try to promote it as much as we can, especially if you're coming through the LA area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get that back down there. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So we got a question for you right after. So don't go away, but we do want to say thank you for taking the time out of your lives, families, all of that to speak with us. I appreciate all the wine talk too. We got a little knowledge in there too, which is great. So hold on real quick, but we want to thank you.
Hello, Skankers. Jose here, aka Skanking Force. Would you like to win a free Ska Box? It's as easy as following Ska Box Rocks and Stiff Dog Records on Instagram and Facebook. And subscribe to Ska History Hour on YouTube and comment Ska Box Rocks in any video to enter. Good luck!